That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Whoa, let's go. Alexander Ovechkin. Ovechkin fires, scores. He's the greatest goal scorer in National Hockey League history. I can't play the clip, but we can scrub through it because this is technically not playing it. Tom Wilson, on the bottom of the video screen, ends up sending a rocket of a pass back to the left point where Ovechkin fires and he scores on Sorokin. What a moment. What a goal. It's in New York, but you can see the fans cheering their heads off. Man, oh man, are the Islanders' barn witnessing history. Alexander Ovechkin then does a classic old belly dive into the middle of the ice, and his Washington Capitals teammates all come out and congratulate the man who has just overtaken Wayne Gretzky with 895 goals. And he does it in the same amount of games played as Wayne scored his 894 goals. So Alex Ovechkin has literally just bested the Great One. From the Great One to the Great Eight, 895 total goals, NHL all-time here. What a fantastic way to cap off the 2024-2025 campaign. If we head over to the National Hockey League and we look at overall goals, Alex Ovechkin, of course, it's not updated. The game is still going on right now. 1487 games for Ovi, 895 goals here, and he got his wish too. He had scored it on a goalie. Ovechkin had an opportunity to play off against the empty net Chicago Blackhawks the other night, but he said, no, I don't want to break the goal scoring record on empty net. Even though it would have been a hat-trick goal, it still would have had a good narrative around it. Ovechkin wanted to score against a goalie. He does that against Ilya Sorokin, so that's a great piece of trivia there. I also do think that Ovechkin has never scored a goal against Sorokin. I might be wrong on that, but that, I think, is the idea that was floating around there. But ultimately, the Capitals, who cares if they lose this game? Who cares if it's 2-1 for the Islanders right now? Bo Horvat and Mark Gatcomb each scored goals in this game here. But Ovechkin, that's the one that matters here. And that's the one that everybody is going to be talking about. Long-range snipe from Ovi to beat Ilya Sorokin. And now, he's the #1 goal scorer of all time. And in before people go out there and start talking about, oh, Wayne Gretzky had all these assists and everything. Yeah, we know. We know that Wayne had all of the assists that he had, and we know that he was as good as he was. But he's no longer #1 in goals scored. And this is going to update soon. Ovi is literally the best goal scorer the NHL has ever seen, statistically speaking. And it's one of these things as well where it's like, yeah, you look at all the eras that are represented here. Gretzky from 79 to 99, Howe from 46 to 80, Jágr from 90 to 2018. If Alex Ovechkin was playing in Wayne Gretzky's era, the guy probably would have had 110 goals in a season. Like, he is that good of a goal scorer. Not to discredit Wayne in any respect. He played in a different time and he had a different transcendental impact on the way hockey was played. But Alex Ovechkin's a freak of nature, and at 39 years old, he is still going out there and potting up a 40-plus goal season. Now he's at 42 goals in 61 games played. That's ridiculous. After the down year that he had last season, where people were going out there and saying, oh, I don't know if it's possible anymore. We'll wait and see what happens when Ovechkin's next contract expires. He said, screw that, I'm going to go out there and have a 40-goal season in 60-something games played. And to think, back in this time frame of Ovechkin's career, he was going out there and saying he doesn't think he's going to be able to break the goal record. He would have had to have more 50, 40 goal seasons, and that's exactly what he's doing. Sure, the assists are kind of down there, but who cares? It's Ovechkin. He doesn't need to score any assists for us to feel validated in our fandom for him and his chase. But ultimately, The Great One has been surpassed by the Great Eight. I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this Vishashros 9, and bye.